Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and on today's video we're gonna be doing some unboxing or unbagging, whichever. Uh, Last year I was using a lot of crankbaits. I didn't use that many jigs, so this year I'm gonna challenge myself to use a lot more jigs and jerkbaits, because those two are my weakest point. I have always used crankbaits. But not that many jigs. I have used swim baits or swim jigs a lot, but I have never I never slow down. I'm always a fast fisherman, so I like to move. I like to cover a lot of water. So this year I'm gonna slow down a bit and work on my jig and try out new lures. I have already tried most of the top brands, but I have been a little bit skeptical about Livingston lures, and there is another brand, I can't think of it, but I will grab one of those lures too, and we'll go over it, see what the big fuss is about. Let's start with lures. I bought these. I do shop a lot from Amazon. I do find great deals there. Most of the reason I do shop Amazon is because most of the time I don't pay tax, and it saves me a couple of dollars there. And by no means I'm affiliated with Amazon. They're not sponsoring me or anything. It's just that I save money. You know, like if I buy something expensive, it's like $50–60, and there's 11% tax. I don't pay that tax, and just, I guess, a little bit saving money there. A couple of bucks for, say, if you spend $300 and you don't pay tax, you can afford to grab a couple of lures. And this year, this season, I'm gonna try out Livingston lures. I see a big fuss about it on the fishing forums, whatnot. A lot of people saying it works. Some people say it's just it's a scam or whatever. But I got 7 more Livingston lures coming in on the mail. I'm just not sure when they're gonna arrive, and I'll give them a try. You know, let's see if it works or not. I'll have a video of it in a couple of weeks or not. So let's see. This is one of the check marks on my list, because I have already tried Mega Bass. I do own, I believe, 2 top waters and 4 jerk baits from Mega Bass, and they're okay. I don't see the big fuss about it. I do have a lot of Lucky Craft, and I stopped buying Lucky Craft a while ago. It's just, there was one time it was big sale, so I just grabbed a bunch of them on the sale. But are they good? Yeah, they are, but they're not worth, to me at least, they're not worth the money they're asking for. But Yum, one of my favorite soft plastics. I already have the red ones, and I want to try these because crayfish in my area, right after spawn or like during summer, they have this greenish orange look on them, and I saw these at Bass Pro, and I just had to have them. Can't open it. Just want to show you guys. These are pretty amazing. I know there's a couple other brands that they have something similar to it, but I'm a huge fan of Yum. One of the reasons is they're real affordable. I think this was like $2, $3, and they don't have that real freshly molded plastic or paint thinner smell. I'm sure these are not scented. Yeah, it doesn't say they're scented. but it doesn't smell like freshly molded plastic. So I found out last year during spawn is I'm a big fan of Liquid Mayhem. I mean, I truly believe on that product, and I was using it with swim jigs. I mean, yeah, swim jigs and swim baits, soft swim baits from Bass Pro, and I was casting it to a bed where there was a big male just circling around the nest, and he wasn't biting, and he was coming close to it, and it would just swim off. So what I put Liquid Mayhem, and I just casted it. I casted a little bit past the fish, and I was just tapping it slowly. And when it right swam by the fish didn't run away after taking a look at it. It kept on looking at it, and as soon as I twitched it, it just nipped the tail and just inhaled the whole bait. So ever since that moment, and I'm a huge believer, and I fish the river a lot, so the main source, food source for the smallies and largemouth, it's crayfish and shad on Fox River. But if I'm fishing like the local lakes, I don't do much pond fishing, but when I fish the like small lakes around my area, their main food source is a bluegill, and especially during spawn, bass absolutely hate bluegill, so it's a good way to catch bass during spawn. But this one's mainly for summer and post spawn. And I came across a good deal for jigs. I believe I paid $16 for 20 jigs, and these are from Big John's lead baits. Go ahead and check them out. And I have a couple of hooks, but they're 4/0, and this guy had 3/0 jigs, and I like the wobbles because when you cast it, and these plastics are buoyant or whatever it's called, so it sits upright like in an attack position. And let me hook one up. I discovered that last year when I was fishing a local lake by me, and the water over there, it's crystal clear. So this one has a little hole where you can put the hook through. So I just put it through, and it all depends if you're fishing fishing a lot of grass areas or rocks. You can leave it exposed, or just Texas rig it or Texpose it, whichever you like. I just did a shitty job on this one, but it was just for no, come on. Oh, there we go. So when you cast it, this thing will sit just like this. This is the form that the crayfish takes when it's defending itself. So when you put a scent to it, what they do is they'll try to bite off the arms first, and when they can't bite it off, you'll feel the little nibs sometimes. Don't set the hook right away. Just wait for a hard tug. But if it's big bass, it'll just grab it, and you'll feel the tug on your line. So this is the reason why I like the this type of jigs, and they work great, especially with crayfish, soft plastics. And I got two different colors, brown and watermelon green. And the other jigs I got is, these are mainly, I got these from Fergo. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Yeah, Fergo lures. These are, this guy has amazing jigs. I'll leave the link below in the description. I mean, take a look at this. It just absolutely flares. It's amazing. These are 1/2 ounce, and the reason I like his jigs is I don't have to trim the skirt or do anything with the jig. It's just ready to use straight out of the box. And the other thing I like is, this is a finesse football jig, and look at the hook on this one. It's real heavy duty. I mean, it's a big hook for, I mean, it's not a big hook, it's a nice thick wire hook. And I'm not sure what kind of hooks he's using, but they look like gamakatsu, and they're real sharp. I mean, I like I said, I can't say enough good things about these lures. The only downside buying lures from him, it's the shipping. It just takes real long time. But I bought these big blue ones from him during spring. The crawdads have brown and blue on them. Like I said, his jigs look amazing. I mean, you guys should check him out. And he sent me trailers for them. I think the trailer is a little bit big, so I might have to cut them just a little bit, but real amazing trailers too. I usually don't use this bulky of a trailer with those jigs, but he sent me trailers with them, and they look real high quality. Let me get this done, put it on the side. And recently I have bought a Sony. This is the FDR 1000V. I was really impressed with it, and I wanted to switch to better quality this year. Even though the Sony, this one has it, I mean, it has better picture than GoPro. But right when I bought it, they came out with another one, so I have purchased the upgrade. I haven't even opened this one yet, but it also comes with a little watch thing, whatever, so you can when you're recording, you can see what you're recording, and this is real helpful. And this one came with the carrying case. I don't think the Sony comes with the carrying case. It's just that on Amazon, this seller was selling this case, so it's really neat. I can put both of my cameras in this, so they won't get scratched up or damaged like I damaged my 1000V. So it's pretty neat. Let's see what else it comes with. A little tripod mount, flexible. So this is pretty cool. not bad. A charger, which I already have one. It comes with a cleaning kit, SD card, carrier for the SD card. I believe this is an additional battery with it, and I believe this is for a head mount, and just a bunch of accessories. I'm not gonna go over all the accessories, it's most of the time basic accessories, but I'm pretty happy about it. The reason I bought this one as well is because I needed a second camera, and Sony, it's real good during low light conditions, and the image stabilization, it's amazing. I mean, I love it. I know a lot of people like GoPro 5, but for fishing, most of the time we fish in low light conditions or right before sundown, and I have used the GoPro 3. I haven't used the 4 or 5, but just in general, GoPros are horrible at low light. So I'll give it a little review on this one, and in a couple of weeks or so after I test it out, and I can show you guys side-by-side comparison with the older version. And for the last, I'm switching all my rods to braid or gliss line. I believe this one is called Monotex. Basically, it's a hybrid between mono and braid, so it has no stretch and it is very smooth. So I have heard you can cast a lot longer and it will last you a lot longer. The reason I switched on it was because when I was jigging the other day, I couldn't really feel with the fluoro. It wasn't sensitive enough for me. And I have fished braid before, I never had problems. So what I'm gonna do is switch to Monotex, and I'll have maybe like 12-inch leader or 6-inch leader, depending on the conditions, how clear the water is. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys on the next one.